Siddharthan MP from Sri Lanka, and you are one of the leaders of TNA. And what do you really expect from the current changes in Sri Lanka and from the government?
The current changes, we also have contributed towards the change, TNA and the Tamil people. And one thing is sure, there was during the Mahinda Rajapaksa's period, there was a lot of fear psycho among the people. At least now it is no more there. And slowly the government is started releasing some of the lands occupied by the army. Slowly they are doing it. These are welcoming changes, but still it is not to the expectation of the Tamil people. When they voted, they have expected a lot more from this government, but still it is slow. I can say that the things happening in a very slow space, and especially on the constitutional reform. I am not sure whether there will be a reasonable settlement to the Tamil question, or which can meet the aspirations of the Tamil people. I'm not sure. We have to wait and see. But still, we are as a party representing the Tamil community. We are doing our best and putting a lot of pressure on the government and the relevant people to have a reasonable settlement for the Tamil question. And not only on that, even the other matters like this, releasing the lands and releasing the prisoners, Tamil political prisoners. Then again, there are a lot of people missing since the end of the war, and still there are the people, the kith and kins of those missing people are in a very desperate situation, and they are looking for their kith and kins. And we are putting a lot of pressure on the government to come out with a solution to that problem also. I don't know, recently the Prime Minister has said there's no more people there with them, except the people in the 240 or sort in the prison, or in the prison. But still he has to come out officially, openly, and tell the people and bring an end to this problem. And therefore there's a lot of things has to be done, housing, a lot of problems are there. These problems must be addressed by the government, and it is in a very slow space. It is happening, and we expect the government to do a lot more to our people.
What about the decommissioning of this army personnel in that area? Because most of the people are still trying to get out of Sri Lanka because of the occupation or the army presence.
Yeah, as far as we are concerned, that is the reason we are asking for the army to hand over to the owners of the land which are occupied by the army. Once it started happening slowly, the reduction of the army certainly has to take place, and we are putting a lot of pressure, but it's not happening in a manner which we expect to happen.
And is there any reduction at all of army's presence?
Not really, but if you come to these areas, you can see that the presence of army in the places, in the open places, are less than what it was there earlier. But I don't see that they are withdrawn from the areas completely as such. But we will try to.
So, what the government? Why they are saying the army presence? So they are trying to keep.
They are not giving any reason, and they say the fact is that any army has the right to stay in anywhere in the country. It's a fact. In India also, you can see there's in Tamil Nadu they have the army camps everywhere they have. So we know, but what we say is the excess army, which is unnecessary and which can disturb the normal life of the people, must be gone away. This is what our demand, and I think that will happen.
That will happen.
That has to happen. Not that will happen. That has to happen, and we will put our pressure until that happens.
And also there's the change of culture, and also the drugs and the alcohol consumption
the
has increased.
moral and the values, a lot of things have gone down from the northeast, especially in the north, and because anywhere there was a big, long-drawn war happened. The people think that it bounds to happen, and slowly and steadily we have to eradicate that. Especially the youngsters are getting addicted to liquor and things like that. I don't blame the whole lot. A large number of youngsters, they are very, very dedicated in their education and looking for a job. These things, because especially the unemployment is a serious problem in the northeast, which is the cause for this degradation of the moral and the values.
And what about if there is any factories or anything coming up or
no, but slowly there are individuals who try to create small job creating industries or agriculture, things like that. But the government is not investing in a big way, which can create a large number of jobs. But which we expect that to happen.
It's a Northern Provincial Council, so it's one of the things which can't they ask the government or foreign governments to bring in factories so that this unemployed youth can be.
The Northern Province has to do it, and not only that, the Northern Province they can't just ask the foreign governments to directly invest, because it has to come to according to the Constitution and the Provincial Council Act, it has to come through the central government even now. But still, the provincial government as such, within the limit, we try to create some employment as such.
So what are the major problems which you face in the Northern Province, if you can just clarify to the wider audience of the world?
Especially apart from a permanent political solution which can meet the aspirations of the Tamil people. That is the first thing. The other things like this unemployment, poverty, the moral degradation, and these alcoholic problems, all these things must be addressed, and we have to, because it takes time, and we will do that slowly. And these are the main problems which we are facing: a lack of housings. There's a large number of people, they have lost their entire property, houses and things like that. They have to be housed, and they must be provided with housings and jobs. These are the things we are facing in a big serious way.
And also the last question is, are you confident that we will not lose track of whatever we started? And
I'm confident that we will not lose track, but I am hopeful that we might be able to achieve it.
Thank you very much for
Thank you,
your
Deep.
time. Yeah, thank you.